So mind you, again, God don't lead you nowhere for nothing, right? I went on a walk this morning and God told me, I need you to tell about Shannon on your channel today. And mind you, gave me her face in my mind so I couldn't get her confused with another Shannon because I only know two, right? Well, technically I know three. I actually knew a boy named Shannon when I went to school back in the day. But two Shannons is all I know in my entire life, right? So I was like, well, I don't really know very much about either of them to tell. Like, I know characteristic wise, I know what I've seen when I've been around them, but I don't know these women personally. I only know what other people have said about them. And so he brought the lady's picture into my mind, her face in my mind. And I was like, okay, so what am I supposed to say? And God was like, yeah, tell people how you work with her and so on and so such, like, you know. And I'm like, well, God, ain't no segue into that. Like, I can't just pick up my phone and be like, hey, guys, let me tell you about this lady that used to be my mom's friend, and we all used to work together at Portfolio Recovery, also known as Anchor Receivables Management. She was a manager. Like, okay, what did she do? And so God was like, sometimes people are just guilty by association. And I was like, okay. So then I would start thinking about her, because then it started clicking to me that, you know what, maybe she really was a part of the nonsense that was going on in this town, because at one point in time, like I said, this woman had a head full of hair down her back, and then all of a sudden, boom, gone. Brows, lashes, everything. And I said, gee, Wally Willigers, that's intense, you know? So I was like, okay, well, God, well, so she lost her hair or whatever. And then God said again, what do I take from people? First of all, I take what they covet. Because, not to be crass, this woman was pretty, but I don't think that she knew she was pretty, if that makes any sense. And so one of her things that was really, you know, a draw in for her was her hair. Her hair was always done and always laid, very pretty, very long, very healthy. And so then it started losing its health, and then boom, it was just gone. And I was like, okay, so let's say suppose her name was Miss East. Miss East was then kind of spiraling. But mind you, she was still hanging around with my mom and these other little weirdo people, all from the same little collective, if you will. And God said, that's what I want you to tell. Because this is about every single person in that collective. They're all going to get got. I don't give a damn if they only get in question. I want a fire lit up under these people. You don't hang with the type of people that these people are by accident. Okay? Unless they're strategically placed around you and you're unwitting of it, or you are a willing participant. You're guilt by association. Everybody's getting told on. LJ, Toya, Shannon, I'm telling on everybody. Just give me a moment.